So, it's been a little while since I've done this. But hello, everyone. My name is Citizen Strife. A month ago, for some reason, my box didn't get here. But, as you can see, August is here, and we have a box. So, I'm ready to go. I've got all my stuff. I also have a pan for a lot of garbage to kill a lot of the dead time that I was doing. One of the biggest things was to kill a lot of dead time in videos. So, I've gone from an hour to down to like 30 to 35 minutes. So, let's see what's in this month's box. As a refresher for anyone here who is new, this is Bokksu, or Bokksu, however you want to pronounce it. The idea is a Japanese box, much like Tokyo Treats, Sakurako, things of that nature. Bokksu's the one I've been going with and had great results with. Some months are better than others, but we've enjoyed doing videos every month on my channel. I'm also, gaming specific, but every once in a while I wanted to add this because this is specific to my interest in Japanese culture. So I do this every month, and I've gotten good results with it. It's kind of pricey in the $50 range and whatnot, but I do think it is a worthwhile endeavor. And let's just get started. So anything from tea to snacks to you name it, we've got it all. But let's see what happens this month. We also like to read on these little booklets. So, let's see here. And apologies for the space and the spacing issues. I do 2 cameras, and I try to fit what I can. And as the boxes unfurl, it gets a little harder. But as you can see, Matsuri nights. Matsuri means festival. So let's do some cultural reading, shall we? Matsuri nights. Did you know Japan has thousands of Matsuri festivals each year? Each festival is special in its own way. Many feature fireworks, parades, dancing, and our favorite street food. This month, we'll be transporting you to a festival where you will taste delicious treats you'll find like takoyaki in snack form. So you might see these in things like Tenchi Muyo or other slice of life anime where summer festival, that's what they're talking about with these. Every month you'll get these maps and discover where your snacks are from. So, let's see. Niigata, Nagano, Kyoto, Tokyo, Osaka, and Fukuoka. So they might also send some different snacks that aren't really, supposed to be in the box, but if there's like a limited supply chain, they'll send you a little card that says, hey, we missed it. So, let's learn some Japanese. Yatai, festival stall. Hanabi, fireworks. Chochin, paper lantern. And dashis, parade float. The paper lanterns are those like red lantern things you'll see in like shrines and things everyone. That's good to know, actually. And as you can see, just as a precursor, these are the way this has worked. There's about 10 different snacks overall. And we just go with which ones they are. I will show you the picture. I will find it. Usually it comes with a tea, so I brew my water first, and then I brew the tea and then get going. And yes, we do have some sencha. So, first thing I'll look for is the sencha koisan. So, sencha is a classic tea made by steaming green tea leaves. This blend swiftly balances sweetness, astringency, bitterness, and umami. So it has brewing instructions if you want to be super specific. For my purposes, I usually brew water for a minute. I've already done so. So we'll put that away. Let's look for that tea bag. But before we do that, we have a thank you card. And we'll get to that thank you card later. Because we're live, I'm not going to say no. But thank you for being a marvelous Bokksu member. We've curated this month's box around Japanese magnificent Matsuri, and I hope you get into a festive mood after eating these summer snacks and reading about the sights and sounds of these festivals. Our curated bundles are, the first one is always the more interesting one. But anyway, let's put that in our bin there. Ah, yes, the sencha bag. So, let us go brew this. We've gotten... I say we all the time. I mean I usually, but I always go with the formative we because we, the audience, are in on this. The few bags I've gotten have been green-based, but they've been very... What was the term? Very stiff green teas. And I would anticipate this being no different. So let's go get this. Let's try not to break the box. So I've made a habit of just speeding through a lot of these snacks while we're going, and that's going to take a minute or two to get going. So, all right. This looks like a spicy thing. We'll see if I can find this bag, because it's all about finding the specific item and then reading it where we can. And if we can't, then I will go to a different bag and look for it. All right. Aha! Okay. So, I believe it's this one. The Osaka Kari Kari Curry. Top secret blend of curry spices team up with a taste of takoyaki octopus balls for crispy, savory rice crackers. Well, that's already different than what we've got. Most of these boxes come contained with sugary snacks and savory sweets. And then a big mix in between. So it's always a guess of what's going to be the best thing. So I can taste the takoyaki in the curry, but it's subtle enough that, how would I describe this? Not quite. It's a thick enough rice cracker that it's substantial, but it's not so much that you're overwhelmed by the taste. It's a good start. We'll probably get through one more bag before we get to our tea. And there's that one. So again, as I've said, I try to just speed along with what I've got, and we are on the right. We're right on it. So that helps. The Zeppin Caramel Almond Okaki. Okaki are fried crackers made with mochi gome rice, excuse me. You'll go nuts for this one with the tantalizing combination of almonds and caramel. Admittedly, I'm not a almonds person, but I do like the idea of caramel. And, well, I can already tell it's sugary. Very big, too. Just look at this thing. Kettle corn. Subtle almond-flavored kettle corn. Really nice. Really good. So let's get to that tea. And, yep, that's definitely green tea, all right. Nice. Some of them get fruity. I remember the last batch I got was Midori Moments, and it was based in fruit flavors. I'm not really into fruit flavors all that much. I'm more into something like this, which is just straightforward green tea. It also helps that I was kind of hungry, so this came at the right time for me. trying to set that in a good spot so I can grab it without it being a problem. We've got Hakata Amao, or Hamao. So, let's see. What do we got? Well, that's the sencha. I'm guessing it's going to be this one. Unless I'm wrong, but I'm going to guess it's this one because the Amao. The Amao strawberry chocolate cookie. That already sounds good. Master Fukubin, or Maker Fukubin, flavors the sandwich cookie with bittersweet chocolate and Amao strawberries for a perfectly balanced treat. Looks like an ice cream sandwich. And we already have a couple of them, actually. So we'll save that one. Any extras we get? No. Well, it's slightly different. It's a different one. So it's a different Amao cookie. So let me switch to a different page and make sure we get to the right one. Aha. So Amao strawberry. All right, it was this one instead. So these longue de chat cookie sandwiches are a cream-filled Amao strawberry cookie. So we've had these a couple of times. They're okay. They're very thin. You can see the strawberry filling inside there. I'm trying to focus as best I can, but you can see how thin they are. Oh, it's a nice cream. It's a very, very nice, subtle cream in there. And the chocolate one will probably be better for me. I like the chocolate stuff, but I'm starting to be a big believer in those shortbread and almost shortbread cookies. This says chocolate sand cookie from Hakata. Okay, another Hakata cookie. And I wonder if this is... I'll know it when I see it. If I don't recognize a thing right away, I'm not going to spend forever looking for it. Ah, yes, this was the chocolate strawberry cookie, the Amao strawberry cookie. Looks like an ice cream sandwich. That is unique. It's got this crunchy filling. There's these pieces in there. See if I can focus. Yeah, there's these crunchy bits in there that make it for a crunchy texture. I'm not sure. The flavor doesn't add too much. I think the original Hakata cookie that I had before was better than this. It's an interesting idea, having crunchy bits inside of a cream filling. I don't think I've ever had that sort of thing before. But that one was more straightforward sugar. This is kind of a sharp strawberry flavor, more intense, and it's quite distinctive. Just the texture is something I've got to get used to. But I don't hate it. But at the same time, I think the other cookie was something more becoming of my thing. Let's see, a small thing there. The hope is that this is a 30 to 40 minute video. I don't think it's going to get any shorter than that, but I also don't want it to overstay its welcome. Excuse me, because I post this to YouTube, and I'm thinking for their sake. This is the Choco Okake. So, Gyu Koro. This snack is covered in chocolate mixed with green tea grown in Kyoto, which is the producer of top green teas. All right. So, oh, bumping the... I use the Logitech Brio for this camera, and then I use a DSLR. You know, it's not the best footage on that side, but it's enough to get kind of a distinct look of things. Oh, that green tea is... You get that green tea. It's got a nice cream. You can tell there's a creaminess to it, but the green tea really hits you a little bit. Too much. Anything I drop, I'll pick up later off camera. Let's get one of our bigger ones out of the way. This looks like more rice crackers. And it's very distinctive, so we should be able to see this packaging right away. Overall, so far, I'd say not the best. I haven't hit anything that hits me amazingly well. Because there are some things, I think, what was it, a Sweet Mermaid or something else that was just so good that I was bowled over. Nothing yet. I think the brown strawberry cookie was the best so far. Let's see. This is Happy Turn takoyaki sauce. All right. So fairly similar to the other rice cracker we had. Happy Turn rice crackers have been popular for over 40 years. This treat tastes like the sweet and savory sauce that tops takoyaki or fried octopus balls. So the last one was fairly inoffensive, I think, would be the best term. Inoffensive. And I'm expecting this to hopefully be that, because there are points where you can go too much into the flavor, and I think it can ruin a thing. Oh, this looks like a thick, like ruffle. It's like a Nutter Butter shape, but it's a rice cracker, like a ruffle. So this is pretty substantial. Similar to the first rice cracker, but again, way more of it. There's way more of this thing. Overall, so far, it's been good stuff mixed with nothing has trounced the cookie that I had. All right, so we've had those, so I don't have to go there. Aha! Let's see, Fujiya Milky Mochi. Come on, there we go. So, this mochi is a chewy collaboration with Fujiya Milky, a popular candy in Japan known for its sweet, creamy flavor. Inside the soft mochi are a layer of marshmallow creamy condensed milk filling. Okay. A couple months ago, we had some marshmallow stuff that was the best of the box. So I've got a good feeling about this guy. Nice and soft. It's nice and squishy, like mochi. But it's probably got this marshmallow inside it. Fairly good. A couple of months ago, the marshmallow that I got was a lot thicker sugar and way more intense. Made it really good. This was a lot softer, more what you would assume, say, an American-style marshmallow would taste like. Let's see what this guy is. And gotta make sure the box. Okay. The Edo Matsuri Ningoyaki cake. Ningoyaki, or doll-shaped cake, is baked in a small iron mold filled with custard. You may receive one shaped like a mikoshi, portable shrine, or a katsugile, I believe that, or a katsugite, person who carries the mikoshi, a taiko drum, or a chuchin lantern. I try to do my best with the pronunciations. I'm not always going to get perfect depending on what's there, but tea is done. So when I started doing this, I bought this, I don't know if you'd call it ceramic, but ceramic looking mug. And yeah, I don't want it falling anywhere. It's a doll-shaped cake with custard in it. Peel off the silica gel. And I'm glad I got I'm glad I grabbed a pan. I don't know what you would call this, like a soft gingerbread? You know, like a soft gingerbread doll kind of thing. Oh, this might be the best so far. It's, I don't even know how you would describe it. It's definitely different. Think of it like a bread pudding or a creme, like if you ever gone to like a creme brulee, like got a creme brulee for a dessert kind of thing, but it was like a breaded pudding. That's what this would be like. This is good. Because again, sometimes there are issues with things being too good, too sugary, too sweet, too sour. Sometimes you just want the subtlety. And rich hojija candy and daimonji. Okay. So this looks like a main thing for me is I'm obviously doing some things that I've tried before, but not always. And hojicha candy. All right, hojicha candy. We've teamed up with handcrafted candy maker Daimonji for this Bokksu exclusive hojicha, or roasted green tea leaves, to make these spherical hard candies. All right. So we saw from the green tea cake that we can be a little, I don't know, green tea can work in some things, but not others. It really depends for me on the intensity of the green tea. I've had that word intense over and over, but for a reason. Another silica gel. Oh yeah, these are definitely harder. They're not like chocolate. You might be able to hear the crunching. I certainly do. Lots of sugar. Lots of sugar. Think of it like a green tea flavored warhead, but not sour. That's the only thing I could think of, because it is a harder candy. It's not something that I was expecting. And we've got the doll cake there, so we'll save that again. Hopefully we run. Got another mochi. So the best part about having the pan is that I have spacing. And this one is new. Okay. I hate when that happens. My internet or Twitch or something doesn't always work, and then it dies on me. So here's hoping that the internet feed is going to work for the rest of it. So, in fact, one way to check, And again, this will go into my discussion of things being self-conscious. You want everything to work great. You want everything to be fine. You want everything to just work properly. And stuff doesn't. And I wish I knew why. But there's nothing I can do about a connection going dead. And yeah, we're back. But there's nothing I can do about a connection going dead. Or say other things. But I try my best. But right here we have Japanese sake Azuki Crunch. These puffed rice treats were created for Bokksu. They're with Adzuki beans, good. White chocolate, always good. And sake for a tasty light snack. Okay, the Adzuki beans, yes. The white chocolate, very much yes. But sake. So again, do I wish that my setup was better? Absolutely. I wish I had the technical know-how to do, full-on quick, snappy decisions and quick movement and whatnot. But this is the setup I have, and I think people are forgiving with my situation. I wish my internet didn't fail, because I am trying to stream this on Twitch before uploading it to YouTube. So if you see the break, well, that's why. You pay hundreds of dollars for internet, and it just doesn't want to cooperate sometimes. And I thought, okay, maybe I'll get through the whole thing. No. But here's the Azuki bean. Fairly Rice Krispy-ish. Okay. I knew it right away. This was the winner so far. So the Adzuki, what was it? So anything so far, the sake Azuki Crunch. That is our winner, and it's probably going to be our winner. I mean, I'm a sucker for white chocolate. I'm a sucker for peanut butter, white chocolate. And yeah, you can see what I mean about my software. 2 times in 5 minutes. How does that make any sense? That's not fair at all. Could it be Twitch? Could it be my internet, Comcast? I have no idea. Hopefully I can edit it or something. I just have to notify people on YouTube. Yeah, this thing happens twice. It's dumb. It's dumb. What's not dumb is this. Financier Cake. So, Tokyo Caramel Financier Cake. So, hopefully we can finish before the internet dies again. I don't understand. The Financier is a buttery cake made with almond flour. This caramel-flavored one is often sold at Tokyo's Haneda Airport, making it the perfect omiyage souvenir. So, hopefully we can pass on through and get this done before this decides to break on me a third time. So apologies to people on YouTube who are watching this on YouTube, because we had this happen the last time I tried to do a video, and it's just dumb. Like, what are you doing? Why are you being mean to me? We got a thick Financier Cake. And I think what's frustrating mostly is these are my best performing videos, and here I am forced to wait out a 30-second thing because Twitch is being stupid. It makes no sense. And, it's universal, and I think streamers understand it, but it's dumb. This should just work for what I'm paying for it. But whatever. Let's enjoy what we have left, though. The Financier Cake. I don't know about this one. Think a Twinkie if it had way less filling. It doesn't sound all that appetizing, does it? I mean, don't be wrong. Still good. But it's not up to par. All right, we have 2 more items left. So... And again, I wish my setup was a lot nicer and we didn't have internet issues, but what can you do? Big old potato thing. So, let's finish up before Comcast decides to block me for being a jerk. I don't know. But there are people who said they have Spectrum and they hate Spectrum and whatnot. So I think it's a universal thing. But again, I think it's more frustrating for me as the producer of these things. That's just like, I want a good experience for people, and if it's going to cut out all the time, then how good of an experience is it really? Especially for YouTubers. But, if nothing else, I could just tell people, hey, there are a couple of spots in here, just cut 30 seconds and then come back. But let's go with the Osaka Ginger Tempura Potato Chips. That's an interesting idea. Popular and unique Osakan Festival treat. And Beni Shoga, or real pickled ginger and tempura batter. Okay. So they're definitely going for the salt, and they're going for a unique flavor. And they gave me enough to spare. I mean, this bag is probably a lunch in and of itself. Got those Lay's potato chip look there. And apologies now that there's nothing left. You can plainly see what I'm working with. Well, it definitely tastes like Lay's. It's not quite the closest approximation, but it's still not quite. Think of it like a harsher sea salt and vinegar. A harsher sea salt vinegar. That's actually really good. That's not up there with the white chocolate Adzuki bean thing. That's the winner. It's probably going to be the winner, but pretty good nonetheless. And we got our last one, and let's see if we can get to this guy. And yes, they gave me plenty of extras. So I am glad I didn't eat before I started this stream. Raindrop Mochi Cake. I'm kind of glad they didn't give me one of the squishy Jello ones this month. Raindrop cakes have gone viral, and we're excited to share them with you. Made with warabi mochi, and they included kinako soybean powder and kurumitsu sugar syrup for a refreshing dessert. Well, it's certainly going to be on a different scale. But, I mean, no matter what, we're done in 35 to 40 minutes, barring those issues, so not a total loss. And, oh. No, it is. Oh, this is weird. Well, this one's going to take some time, because it actually comes with the cake, the powder, and the syrup. So, good thing I brought a bowl. Let me mix this, and I will be right back. For all the trouble this thing's going to give me, this better be a... as you can see, we're mixing in the ingredients here. And the soybean powder and the paste get there in this, what I would consider unique pudding Jello. Jello mixture there. But this is our last one. They made me work for it. Oh, that's so different. I don't even know how I would describe this. I need another. Oh, how would I describe it? It's like, you know, when they add mocha to sugary things. It's bitter, but it's not so bitter that the sugar doesn't seep through. This is actually the best of the Jello-y type stuff I've had. That sugar is really what makes it. It's a syrup. But yeah, that one is good. And so apologies for the internet interruptions, but we are done with this month's pile, and I have a lot of food to get through because they gave me probably one of everything. But today's winner for this month is the Adzuki or Sake Azuki bean Rice Krispy treat looking thing. So this guy's the winner for sure. And I have to work through this pile of pudding. But overall, tech issues aside, I think it was a good month. Near the end, we got better stuff. And again, I'm picking things as they come along. But I do want to thank you guys for following through with me. Thank you guys for dealing with the tech issues. I know that's not something I like to do. I tend to do stuff on YouTube. Like, if it was a gaming stream, it would be one thing. But for something like this, you wish it was all the way through done right. But there's not much I can do about it. Live and learn, because tech issues are the bane of any streamer or content creator. But these are things I do enjoy doing, and I hope you guys do enjoy watching them and learning about these and, you know, picking one of these up for yourselves. If you want to do a Bokksu unboxing, if you want a subscription, it's $50 a month. They get sent right to your P.O. box or whatever you do. I get them through my apartment, and they're really good. And these, you know, streams / YouTube videos are some of the best performing things that I do. And so not only from an analytical perspective, but a food perspective, from a cultural perspective, this is something that, alongside the podcasts, I've added to the gaming stuff that has really added to the experience of being a boon, you know, like a Japanese, like, boon sort of thing. Like, my channel is not going to have American-based content. It's purely, you know, an American guy learning Japanese stuff. You can call it strange if you like. I think the fact that I have any subscribers at all, anybody interested at all, is great. And I'm really happy that people are enjoying it. But again, if you guys like this kind of content, you know, that's why I post it, because it seems like it's struck a chord. These things are certainly the best performing things that I do. So it is a worthwhile cause. It is a worthwhile expense, and I'm not going to complain about getting extra food in my day, even if it's sugary and salty and such. But again, if you do enjoy this kinds of stuff, if this is your first time watching it, my name is Citizen Strife. I mainly do gameplay videos and anime reviews and gaming podcasts on this channel, but every month we do this. So if this is the sort of thing that you enjoy, please subscribe, please like, please share it around wherever you can. I'm also on Patreon now if that's something you'd be interested. I don't really need the money, but if you want to, it's amazingly appreciative. I think anybody watching my stuff at all is something I'm grateful for, so that's even just better. But again, this is something that I want to do and enjoy doing, and I'm going to keep doing every single month. So tech issues aside, we're going to do it the best we can do it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video for this month. So I'll see you guys in September. Citizen Strife signing off.